There we go.
It's funny because Tony Khan like comes out and like says hi and stuff or whatever, and oh, make sure you stick around because we still got Collision and stuff or whatever the fuck. And then, bro, we fought straight up. We were like pay-per-view, pay-per-view, paper, and he was like, oh, I love the anticipation, I love the effort. I'm like, then make it happen. TNA did it.
Well, TNA did it, but Tony Khan hates you for some reason.
He was like, we will be coming back. I'm like, you sure? Are you gonna make us? Sorry,
You sure this time? I mean, it took him quite a bit of time to come back, so.
Yeah, I'm trying to hold on. Shit, we're alive. Okay, that's good. I can tuck it behind the Kenny thing real quick, and then I'll fix it later. I was like, why is it so bright? Nah, man, I'm tired. I brought a Baja Blast because I don't know how much caffeine is in it. I know it does have caffeine because it's a Mountain Dew.
I don't know how much though.
Oh, caffeine content, 59 milligrams. That's pretty good for a can of soda. So
yeah, it's not bad, not bad.
I'm so tired though because I was doing a live stream earlier for work, and now I came back from work to do another live stream. But at least this one's fun.
More live streams. Yeah, I get to do a show. I basically have like a little bit of time to go, and then I have to do another thing at 9:30 my time. I'm like, great.
I don't know how you do that, Katie. When you're like, I'm gonna go on this one right after. I'm like, huh?
Huh?
I'm like, excuse me.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really have to do much for the other one. I just have to give my opinion and just sit here. But wouldn't be the first time, but here we are.
Mm-hmm. Excuse me.
Bless you.
Excuse me. Holy shit. All right.
God bless your soul.
And then, hold on. Okay, hold on. I'm just writing them down because I already have them. I just need to
write them so you remember them.
Yes.
That's fine.
All right, we could start. Just because also we're getting food, and my dad's like, I'm going to go get food. I was like, just send me your order. I'm like, shit. Well, I'm live, bro.
Yeah, I gotta squeeze in eating between this and the next thing. Yay!
Yeah, we'll speed run it.
Yeah, I mean, thankfully the question of the week is like four things. So.
All right. Let's do it.
What the fuck do I literally forget every time. Okay. Here we go. Hello to all my guys, girls, gays, days, and everybody in between. Welcome to the She Lead Showcase. I'm your host with the Moses, the shaman of She Lead, the hardest woman in podcasting, Miss Katie Kinsey, baby.
Baby.
Joining me, of course, my lovely co-host over here, the Young Bucks Nation sensation, the fire-breathing, the Rhodes family, eating the spice of life, the sassy senorita that I know, the hangman Adam Page to my little devil Adam Cole, baby, Ms. YSU Garcia, Savannah. Hi, Savannah.
Hi, Katie. I'm sending my Chick-fil-A order.
Ooh, okay.
Y'all, it's because I had work, because I didn't work yesterday, because I was at Dynamite, and it was a lot of fun. But oh my god, it ran so late, dude. Like, at 5:40, they're like, let's do a bonus match for Ring of Honor. Yeah! And then, we did Dynamite in, 6 to 8. And then Tony Khan's like, well, stick around, because we're going to do Collision. Yay! And then after Collision, well, stick around because we're gonna do a couple more matches for Ring of Honor. I'm like, dude, I'm fucking tired.
I just learned, but I also like kind of realized. So WWE is coming here June 30th, and they're doing Raw and then SmackDown the exact same night, so that way they have the 4th of July off.
Okay.
I still haven't gotten a ticket, but I will be going.
Oh yeah, it's not about when you're getting the ticket. I mean, if you're getting the ticket, it's when you're getting the ticket.
Oh yeah. Probably next paycheck. So not this week, but next week. Baby, I gotta go. Like, it's both shows. I have to drive 15 minutes downtown. Like, easy peasy lemon squeezy. Very good. Okay. But guys, thanks so much for being here on twitch.tv/Elite Showcase. You go there, you got Amazon Prime, you have a free sub you can use. Use it on us. We appreciate. Okay, thanks. You can spend your monies. If you don't want to have that, that's fine. You don't want to spend any monies, that's also fine. You can go to youtube.com/Elite Showcase. You can subscribe. Cero dinero. We are currently at 294.
Oh, okay.
Don't worry, I would have told you preemptively if we hit 300.
Like
once, because I check every day. Once I find out, you will know, and you will have ample time to prepare for your bean boozled challenge you're doing to yourself.
Yeah, what's wrong with me?
It's fun. It's a good time.
Yeah,
anything
sure.
for the views.
For the views and for the subs.
For the views and the subs. Yeah, so YouTube. YouTube is like the more fun place, I'm gonna be honest. Like,
less there.
Clips and shorts and other things that I can kind of do on YouTube but do I choose to do?
Yeah.
Boy oh boy, do we have quite a bit to talk about for news and rumors. Good lord.
I know.
So, Mania 40 whatever was supposed to be,
dude,
in New Orleans, NOLA, if you will, and WWE, specifically TKO, said, no, you guys actually don't get that anymore.
They said, psych.
Here's your consolation prize. You're getting Money in the Bank August 29th.
With front row tickets being $6,000 fucking dollars.
Bro, if I'm paying that much money, I better be booking the show.
Or at least meeting a bunch of fucking people. Like
let me in the back. Let me sit at the table.
Give me some
catering.
Me a headset. Give me some good old catering.
Give me some snickety snacks. Like something. Let me just sit in gorilla. Like, I don't even care if I do anything. I'll just sit there and swing my feet.
Exactly.
Just let me back there. So that shit's crazy. And with it not being in New Orleans anymore, the speculation is it'll be in Las Vegas again.
Well, I also heard that now they're having issues booking Allegiant Stadium. So it may not. Now it may not be in Vegas.
Fucking the hell. Because you damn sure can't fit it in MGM because they had Money in the Bank in MGM and like it's a pretty small venue.
For WrestleMania, yeah.
Yeah, no, you can't.
Literally everyone from around the world, not just the area. Like the world, bro.
The world. It's crazy. So WrestleMania next year to be determined on the location.
Imagine people who already bought like flights and tickets and shit, like hotels.
I simply would just cease to exist. I would
sue Paul Quebec. I would need
refunds on everything immediately.
I would phone Paul Quebec personally and just like let him have it.
Oh yeah, like we would be having words, very strong words, for sure. We also know the date and location of 3 more things.
Fucking crazy on Paul Quebec's part, but
yeah. So July 12th in Atlanta. We are having not only the Great American Bash, because they're bringing that back, Not as an NXT thing. It seems it's going to be like a overall PLE. I assume, I don't know, they don't really talk about that. They talk more about Saturday night's main event in Atlanta. And then, to the shock of everyone, Evolution 2 is actually happening.
I know, they kind of just dropped the bomb. Like, they didn't, like, no big announcement. It was just like, yeah, it's happening.
They said, July 12th, Saturday night's main event. July 13th, Evolution 2 in Atlanta. Mind you, that is the same day and location city of the Beyonce concert. So, people are going to lose their minds. I will not be traveling to Atlanta to go to this show. I got shit to do in July. That's my birthday month.
Bro, I got shit to do. I'm gonna be at Y'all In. Like
that, I also did forget about that. They did. It will be Y'all In.
Wait, what day is Evolution 2?
Evolution 2 is the 13th.
And then Saturday night is main. Oh, wait. So when's Great American Bash? The 11th?
Also the 12th, allegedly.
Oh, so they're doing both like in one night. That's fucking crazy.
I think I don't know how they're gonna do this. Very similar to how they're doing Worlds Collide and Money in the Bank. Worlds Collide is at like 3 p.m. Eastern on like the 8th or something, like next week or 2 weeks. And it's gonna be on YouTube. Literally, they're streaming the whole thing on their YouTube for free, which is fucking crazy. Especially because the matches we're getting, like Vikingo and Gable.
It is crazy how, I'm sorry, like they're always talking about like in fans, even like even Triple H talks about like, oh, AEW's not competition or whatever, but they obviously view it as some sort of competition if they feel they have to do all this shit around their biggest event of the year. Like, why? You couldn't have done it the week after, the week before. I mean, 4th of July weekend, people, like...
Listen, they've done a pay-per-view on 4th of July weekend, and it's crazy. Shit's wild. I went.
You could have had Great American Bash literally July 5th.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I'm actually surprised that they're not, like I said, like June 30th, they're filming Raw and SmackDown. Or like Raw's gonna be live and then they're filming SmackDown, so that way they actually gave the 4th of July off, which is shocking. I don't know. I've seen it on. Oh, thanks, Matt. They're
thanks,
doing
Matt.
Korea, so
okay, well, that's cool. That's cool. He's just viewing. He's giving us that sweet view, and that's all that matters.
Sweet views. Yeah. I mean, they both companies. That's fine. Not you can. Both companies counter program each other in some way, shape, or form. It happens. You're both gonna do it. It's fine. Whatever. People are gonna go to what they want to go to. It is what it is. You know? Everyone wins. Everyone gets to go to something.
We are also live. We're live.
Creation World's also live. And it's all of that's happening in Atlanta. And then, so a few pay-per-views happened, or shows. I can't say pay-per-views, because Saturday Night's Main Event happened this weekend, NXT Battleground happened this weekend, and AEW Double or Nothing happened this weekend. Again, we're talking about counter-programming. Battleground and Double or Nothing were on at the same time. It happens. I chose Battleground because NXT.
I didn't watch either, because I was busy. So I chose nobody's
Also
side.
fair.
What was I doing? I'm trying to think of what I was doing. I was doing something, or maybe I wasn't. I don't know. But I was like, I'm not watching, but there's probably a reason why. Let me see if I have like a photo or something. Maybe.
I think you were with somebody, perchance. Maybe that's why you didn't.
Oh, I was at my Theo's. That's why I did have plans.
Oh, there we go. See, in a shocking but not so shocking turn of events. Hello, Justin.
What's up, Just?
What's up? Tony D'Angelo got screwed worse than Joe Hendry. Thank you for bringing that up. In a shocking turn of events,
I did see that.
New TNA World Heavyweight Champion Trick Williams. Ha!
Katie,
That's to all the
it's
Joe
like,
Hendry
it's like
people.
it's
Ha!
like it's like the Squidward meme, but he's like laughing. Katie,
Yeah.
I hate to break it to you, Katie, but you know why he lost the TNA title? Because Bro's
he's
contract is his contract's expiring. He has a very big chance of heading to your show NXT, and guess what? I'm pretty sure Michael Hickenbottom is gonna believe, and Obafemi gonna get squashed.
But that's okay. That's okay because he lost. He lost his title. Ha ha ha. Ha 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 ha.
Hey, it was after I went to the show, so it's all right.
There you go. And now the match that I care more about that we're getting next week on NXT is Trick versus Mike Santana for the title, which obviously shenanigans will ensue, but Santana's fucking incredible and Trick's awesome. So like I get to see that match on TV. You know?
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'll get to Stephanie Vaquero in a minute because Jesus. Also, this has nothing to do with like the shows that happened. Takeshita and Yuka Sakazaki said on Instagram, "Hey, guess what? We're married."
I know, I saw that.
And I love that for them.
And it's funny because Bro still had a match for Collision. I was like, bro, you got married and you still showed up for work.
Like it was so cute. And then Kyle Fletcher was like, "What the fuck?" Kyle Fletcher's pissed because like that's his man. So.
Yeah. Well, Kyle Fletcher, like maybe you should focus on trying to beat Adam Cole.
Ooh. Maybe try working on not injuring Adam Cole.
Dude, I didn't see that. I was on the opposite side of the ring, so I didn't see what happened. But I knew I didn't know he was going for the apron. I was like, I don't know what that was, but that looked like it hurt because the thud sounded bad. But I didn't realize Bro was trying to hit him on the apron. And then sure enough, Brooke and Jayla are like, dude, his head. I was like, huh? What do you mean his head? What happened?
Had no issue with Trick winning the TNA title. This is definitely leading to eventually getting the title on Santana, as it should. Santana deserves the title. He's busted his ass in TNA.
Dude, and he's fucking amazing, dude.
He is so over. Like, he was over with the NXT crowd on Tuesday. Like,
he's really fucking over. You know what's crazy? Because, like, not even to throw shade, I'm just genuinely wondering, like, where's Ortiz? Like, what is up with him?
I don't know. I feel like at one point he was injured, but I don't know, like, Matt and Vince are on this whole thing that the ref cheated during the TNA World Title match. Collusion. Scandal. Get out of here. I thought you couldn't hear us.
You're right? I'm like, huh? How'd you know I said that? Audacity.
Yeah, it's a whole thing. But honestly, I like that Trick has it. And we can't wait for. Oh yeah, okay. So Ortiz is still
injured. Okay,
that's crazy.
I was just wondering because I'm just like,
oh yeah. I mean,
Santana's doing fucking amazing right now in TNA. He's fucking killing it. Best thing that probably happened to him in a very long time. Nobody cares about Ortiz.
That's fucked.
That is true. I've always liked Santana.
I cared about them as a tag team because I wanted them to win the tag team gold.
That is true.
And then, I mean, after they like kind of broke up, I was like, Santana,
because it was like in real life broke up, right? Like they got into it.
Oh yeah, they got into like some beef together, which is crazy. Like they were friends and tag team partners for so long, but like shit happens, you know. It's okay. All right. Let's before I get into the crazy shit that also happened on NXT. Evolve. You know, that's a show on Tubi that they air on like Wednesdays. They had a little tournament thing and then a fatal 4-way last night. And we have our first ever Evolve Women's Champion in a young lady named Callie Armstrong. Congrats to her.
Yay.
Proud. I mean, it was like her and another person I forget and like Kylie Ray and Wendy Chu in a fatal 4-way. Like that's dope. You know? Very fucking cool. Santana's also the House of Glory World Champion. Give Santana all the belts, you know?
Bask in his glory. Yes.
Keith Lee said he's doing okay. He tweets every once in a while and responds to people in very Keith Lee fashion, very polite, very cordial. Reading his tweets make me feel like I'm in like a classroom.
Yeah.
They're just very, very chill. Kendall Gray, thank you. I don't watch Evolve, so I don't remember all the women over there. All right, let's talk about the crazy shit that fucking happened on NXT last night. Start the show. North American title match. Ricky Saints versus Ethan Page. All hell breaks loose. Ava said, you know what, fuck it, whatever, let them fight, but I want a clear winner. And new North American champion, All Ego Ethan Page, out of nowhere. Crazy. But what's even crazier,
Yeah.
in the main event, Stephanie Vaquer defended her NXT women's title against JC Jane, and to the shock of literally every person in the Performance Center and Mike Rome and commentary.
No one told him. No one told them.
No one told him shit. And new NXT Women's Champion JC Jane.
Crazy.
I was folding laundry, right? Like, just minding my business, had NXT on, kind of watching, and then I see it happen, and then I was folding a shirt, I dropped the shirt, and I was like,
You're like,
ain't no way
yeah.
this happened. Ain't no way.
Still absolutely
floored. That is the general consensus from anyone who watched NXT. Floored.
It's crazy as to, like, why. Nothing against JC Jane, but, like,
I mean, the speculation is Stephanie, Ricky, and Jordan are heading up to the main roster.
So soon, though?
Allegedly. Those are the rumors I be hearing. I don't know how true that is. I mean, Julia was only in NXT for, like, maybe a year, if that.
Maybe.
And then she's already on the main roster. Qualified for Money in the Bank last week. Like,
that is true.
So, I don't know. And there are definitely a ton of other women in the NXT locker room. Lash Legend specifically. Give her the belt next, please. Lash has busted her ass and deserves it. I'm just saying. So, Ruka, my queen, my precious baby angel, I love her to pieces. She's not allowed to be that talented and that pretty. Like, it's not fair.
It's not fair.
You get one or the other, so you don't get both. And she has Zarya as her, like, protector girlfriend. It's just not fair, you know? Anything else I missed?
I'm surprised you didn't mention the two winners of the Owen Hart final.
Yeah. Well, one of them I don't care about, but
yeah, me neither. So I'm only gonna talk about it when I do care about. Bro, he's gonna be. I don't know if it's the main event, but I want to assume it is. I don't know. All I know, for the world title at Yallin, my boy Hangman. I gotta do the fit now, Katie. I have to.
You have to. You have.
He's gonna win the title back. He's got to, bro.
Julia was in NXT for 8 months. Thank you, Justin. Yeah, so she was in there for a short time. Yeah, so I don't know if it's gonna be Tony is gonna have a tough decision deciding what he wants to main y'all in, because you have Hangman and Mox, which Hangman should win. Again, Tony Khan, I say it again, Hangman should win. And you have Tony and Mercedes. And Tony is an absolutely incredible, and Mercedes, he has as like his little puppet.
I was gonna say Mercedes is the biggest deal breaker for me. I'm sorry, but like everything is fucking handed to her. I'm like, no, I'm sorry. Like, I hate that it's like gonna cost Tony, but I'm like, no, like this bitch, like fuck that shit. You know, like they had the main event segment last night already, and I'm just thinking like. Which it was a good segment, but I'm just thinking like you had everything to this bitch, and if you're already gonna hand her the title, which I hope he doesn't, like don't give her like don't kiss her ass twice over and give him the main as well. We don't need
belt collector gimmicks in 2025. I'm gonna be honest. There's enough talented people on your rosters across the board, like. Hangman should absolutely beat Mox.
That's what I'm saying. And in the main
Texas death match,
and then in the main event, like he's especially because that title's being held hostage. It's in a briefcase. Hangman got to come
He's
out on a
actually in the
horse
briefcase?
again. Yes, it's in like a regular
But
grand.
do you think it's actually in there?
No, but not until Y'all In when he fucking wins. And
When
all
it
of a
actually
sudden,
is.
yeah, that's the only like. It's probably just like in the back or something, or it's like at like AEW headquarters, like in Jacksonville.
I want him to open it up and it's just like Legos.
Yeah, or the
That's
only
what
reason
Mox does
why
in his spare time.
the reason why I think it's definitely not in the briefcase is because that title has been stolen before. So why keep it in the briefcase? Why keep it in the briefcase if it's not going to be seen? You know, keep it safe.
Yeah. Yeah, which I understand. I get that. I just think that's funny.
Yeah.
And last night, Tekla, I believe is how you pronounce her name.
Yeah. She debuted.
What is she? The Toxic Spider.
Yeah, I believe so. Toxic Spider.
Dude, that back bend and then flipping. Oh my god, my back hurt looking at it. Jesus Christ.
It was pretty cool to see.
They did botch it on TV though.
Really?
They botched it bad.
How did they wait? How did it look on TV?
So you know the typical thing: lights go out, person's in the ring, bada bing, bada boom, and like cameras on the ring. No, this time lights go out, lights come back on, cameras on her Titantron, which is just the red spider or black and red spider, and then it cuts to the ring as she's like hitting her thing on Jamie.
Ah,
like you guys do this shit all the time, and you blew it. How? Like, that's your bread and butter is the lights out debuts.
That's hilarious. I gotta hold on. While you continue, I'm gonna look it up real quick, like on the
on the look it up
on Max. And I'm just gonna
shout out to HBO Max who went back.
No, honestly, I like that I can just stream it now.
It is. I actually have only done it like the one time, and then I keep forgetting about it. So I just watch it on TV. Because TV has picture in picture.
That is true.
So I do like that, even though I don't really pay attention, but you know what I mean. Okay. Today in women's wrestling history. Today is May 29th. Those who are unaware. Double or Nothing 2022.
Nice.
Surprisingly, 3 women's matches on the card.
What?
I know. To the shock and awe of everybody. Jade defeated Anna Jay to retain her TBS title. We had Dr. Britt Baker DMD defeat Ruby Soho. And Thunder Rosa defeated Serena Deeb to retain her AEW Women's World title. Crazy times. I can't believe there was a time when there were 3 women's matches on the fucking pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Like, Tony Khan, you knew what you were doing 3 years ago. What happened, bud? But no, you'll put 18 matches on a buy-in, and
I know, no kidding, fuck.
That's fine, I guess.
And book like 6 of them like the night before.
Literally. I knew. I was like, ain't no way there's just gonna be like 1 to 2 matches. And then I just kept seeing tweets being like, on the buy-in, this random like 8-person tag. And I was like, what the fuck?
Whoa, my light just fell. Holy shit.
Oh my god, I heard that.
Hold on.
Go get your light.
It just
Jesus Christ.
The tripod failed me. Hold on.
Oh my god.
It's a pretty big light, but I like that. All right.
That sounded like it like broke.
No, it's good.
There we go. Like a crash.
I know.
It did shift like a little bit.
It's all right. There, I'm back.
I like as you picked it up, I like slowly saw the camera turn. Okay. While Savannah still looks for the botch.
Sorry, I got distracted. I'm not gonna lie, and I'll explain why during Picks of the Week.
Well, that's perfect because right now we're on Wrestlers of the Week. Today only we do this. I can start since you're still looking.
Yes, go for it.
My tag team, I have 2. Saturday night's main event happened, and the team of Sethery Rollins, Mr. Freakin', if you will, and Bron Breakker defeated Sami Zayn and CM Phil because Big Bronson Reed returned and is working with Seth and other Braun and Paul. It's all very exciting. I did not expect Bronson Reed back this soon and to be working with Sethery. I was shooketh, but in a good way. Shout out to them. Sethery himself. And then my other tag team, they were a part of that buy-in we mentioned. And they also they were on the losing end.
Sorry, I just saw it.
Yeah, they fucked it up bad, bro.
They did. They did. Like, it wasn't even like a split second, like, oh shit, wrong one, and then cut it. No, like, it was out there for a good few seconds, like, yeah. Oh wait.
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt. But...
That's okay. I just needed you to see how bad they fucked it up.
Yeah.
This tag team was on the buy-in, and they also had a match last night on Dynamite. They were on the losing end, and both potentially have broken noses now. Harley Cameron and Anna Jay. Harley Cameron, baby girl, stand up and take a bow. Like, everything you do, well done.
It was bad. The stair shit, we were like, oh.
I mean,
and then sure enough, the ref immediately, doc, and we're like, oh.
Like that, and then not even 5 minutes later, Anna cracks her face on a chair from Megan Bain's fucking F5.
I know. Oh my god, both ladies.
Both these girls.
It's funny because I don't know if you heard it, but when I think it was Harley Cameron when she took the fucking stairs, and then like she was like they were about to take her out, and then she goes back in, and we started chanting, "She's okay, she's okay."
Okay, I heard chanting, but I couldn't hear like
it was she's
what
okay.
It was.
She's okay. She's okay.
She's a fucking badass, dude.
With Kyle Fletcher, we were Pepto-Bismol. I don't know if you heard that one.
Fucking Kyle Fletcher's not on my shit list.
Yeah.
I tried to injure my precious baby.
And bro, Adam Cole just got back, bro. He's very fragile.
Literally, he's fragile. Do not come near him again with that shit. And if you're gonna do a move, be careful. Yeah, don't let him skin his head off the apron, and it was. I had anxiety watching it. I was like, "You hurt my baby."
Okay, but also, did you hear the pop for Adam Cole though?
I mean, as he should. He's team's champion. He's my baby. He's right there.
Yeah, he is right there.
Just saying but those are my tag teams. Savannah, who are your tag teams?
My tag teams are just one, but it's multiple people. Yes. I'm just gonna say Team Omega Swerve Willow, just for Anarchy in the Arena. Yeah, Team Babyface for Anarchy in the Arena. I saw like clips of it and shit, but like Kenny having them play Let the Bodies Hit the Floor. People were like, "Is it a little insensitive to have that like on the finals of Owen?" I'm like, "Dude, shut up! Why'd you even?"
Oh, nobody's thinking about that. Relax.
I know. I didn't think about that until someone said it. I was like, "Well, thanks, dude." But yeah, it was. Oh my god, it was a lot of fun, and the crowd was like moshing to it. The exploding table, that shit was cool. Okay, I will shout out my boys, the Young Bucks. Their walls are there. Because showing up in fucking founding father fucking fits with the flag. Oh my
fucking
god.
Hamilton looking ass.
Yeah. Oh my god, oh wait, maybe it's in the pocket. It's because, okay, I wore my Hangman jeans yesterday. And
as you should.
Shit, I don't know if it's in the pocket. It is in the pocket! Look what Gmo got me.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, they now have monies.
I mean, they have Young Bucks.
Yeah, you gotta do like that snobbish laugh. Like you're like posh. But yeah, it was a really I would love to go back. Apparently Max now will stream pay-per-views, right? I believe so. I think that right now they got all the original pay-per-views, like from 2019, like the original AEW pay-per-views. So I'm like, hopefully with time they'll start putting like pay-per-views as VODs to watch on Max. Let me tell you, AEW, that'll get you a lot of people to watch your shit.
Yeah, they would. I mean, it's very easy. shout out to when Peacock or when the network was a thing and it was so much easier for
I miss
to
the
put all that shit up.
network.
Bro, every day I think about the WWE network and I'm like, you were so ahead of your time.
I know.
You were the gifted kid in the class.
I thought
and
Peacock
they ruined you.
I thought Peacock was gonna be like an option. Like if you want to watch it on Peacock, go for it. But I'm like,
It was for a while.
I will say though, the only reason why I've come around with Peacock is only because you can watch other stuff on Peacock too, and you don't have to pay extra for pay-per-views. So I'm like, fine.
I mean, touche. But the main reason I miss the network is because if you missed the beginning of the pay-per-view,
you could start it over.
You could start it again, just randomly where it was.
I don't know where the fuck Danhausen is. Bro's just. I think he's a dad. I think he's Dadhausen right now. Actually,
he's a dad.
I think so. I could have.
Whoa, that's crazy.
Anyways,
Dan Hansen.
Yeah,
I don't know. I mean, I don't think he's employed anymore.
I don't think so either. But while I look him up, Katie, let's move on. We got sidetracked.
My famales. I'm just gonna do one because she was the MVP in said match that Savannah was just talking about. Willow Nightingale is the fucking GOAT, and she should be the one to dethrone Jon Moxley.
You know what? Dude, did you see that jacket they came out for her? That shit is so cute.
It was cute.
But dude,
she's the cutest, most vicious thing in the whole world, and I absolutely love her.
Also, oh my god. So she had a trios match on Dynamite last night. Dude, the disrespect, man. Gabe Kidd spat on her like twice.
Which, get his creepy ass out of there. You spit on Willow again.
Like, I'm chopping your balls off, bro. Like,
she's cutting your dick off. I'm cutting your head off.
Yeah, like, no. I was like, once I was like, okay, get the heat. But then he did it again. It's like, I was almost like, dude, do you want to do this on purpose? Like, what did she do to you? Like,
I mean, it might be. It might be. Matt said, what if what's really in the briefcase is the trailer to Camp Crystal Lake and we won't get until Mox loses? Because they don't believe that is actually going to happen and it's going to happen. And then Savannah looks really intense right now because, again, I don't think he can hear us. So when we were talking about Gabe Kidd being a disrespectful prick.
So, yes, Danhausen is going to be Dadhausen. His I don't know if it's his wife or his girlfriend, but his partner is Perganinant.
Whoa.
So that's another Boff roster member.
Adding to the roster, which we'll do later in the year.
Yes, we will.
I wish I could hear you. How does he? But like, how does he know? You know,
he can read. He can read lips.
Maybe, but he's also doing his own show.
That is true. I don't know.
But yeah, Willow, the MVP. She was spearing everybody. A lock through the ear. Moxley used
yeah, that shit was nasty.
Moxley can go to hell. Same with Gabe Kidd. Specifically, Gabe Kidd can go to hell.
Yeah,
and then like the match last night, like Willow deserves the world and nothing but the world, and I will give her the world if she truly so wants. I'm just making up my own dialogue. It's mostly about how he hates me. Hi, Allison. Savannah, your ladies, your famales.
I have 4. Because
okay, pop off.
It was all 4 ladies in that tag team match because all of them killed it. All of them are fucking amazing. Megan Bayne is a lot bigger, like in real life. I'm like, girl, you can slam me, bro. Like me next.
Megadonis, I told you.
She's literally like she's like a goddess. I know that's kind of like the vibe she gives, especially with her music. I'm like, dude, just in real life, it's just something else. I was just like in awe. But also, again, big shout out to Anna Jay and Harley Cameron. Both of them breaking their fucking faces.
Jesus.
But yeah, they still went on. It's the light. I know it looks. My hair looks red.
It's her curtain.
Yeah, it's the little curtain right there. Ola, but yeah, it does look nice red though. No,
it does.
Anyways, but
We
yeah.
always saw Savannah, she had that hair,
But yeah, those 4 famales are
your
my
famales.
picks. Yeah, they fucking they did amazing. I freaking love it. I loved it.
Love you. Make your hair that color.
Oh shit! I don't want to be like Eva Marie. Fuck that shit.
No, you'd be better. Hers was like red hot.
No, but here's
pink.
the thing. Her spray tan made the color not match her skin.
Yeah.
I hate to say it, but if she was like, I don't want to sound, this sounds so bad on my part, but like, I have a more fair complexion, so the red will definitely stands out more, like a lot more. But with the orange fake, bronzy tan, it doesn't look as good with the red.
Red highlights would kill. My hair was that color once, and Allison loved it.
Maybe
I'm redying my hair before my birthday, so it's very fake. I don't like it, but my moles, I got 2.
All right.
Talking about Kyle Fletcher almost killing Adam Cole, baby. I just, he's just a cute little boy. He's just a precious little baby angel. I love Adam Cole. Him screaming at Kyle Fletcher, "I will kill you!" after their backstage scuffle.
I know. I'm like, you know what? After almost getting killed because his head met the fucking apron, maybe it's a fair statement. Maybe I'd be a little angry, and maybe he hasn't eaten, so. And then he got his fucking head hit on the fucking apron. I'd be a little upset too.
I'd be a little upsetty spaghetti. Honestly deserved. Also, we didn't even talk about there was the trios match. It was hence why we got the match on Dynamite, and your boy Tanahashi showed up.
I saw that. I was like, "Oh, President
Tanahashi? Is this you?"
I'm like, bro, Tanahashi should be the actual fucking president.
Imagine. That'd be kind of cool.
He's such a cupcake. Like, he'd bring peace, bro.
I like cupcakes.
Yeah.
You're here for a cupcake. I don't have any cupcakes, but I would like a cupcake.
Me too.
Cupcakes?
Well, no, we're gonna go get both of us. We're gonna go get cupcakes now.
I might have to get myself a cupcake tomorrow for being a good little girl.
There you go.
This week and dealing with shitty people all week at work. But my other pick, new TNA World Champion. Whoa, bad trick. Whoa, bad trick. Listen, I'm one of the biggest Joe Hendry haters he will ever meet.
Know. That's why I messed with you. I'm like, you still don't believe. I texted Katie after Mania, or like right after like night. Was it night 2? Yeah. I was like,
yeah.
I was like, you still don't believe? And she was like, no.
I think I said, hell no.
You're like, I'm never going to believe it. And I told her, it's all right. I'll believe it.
Which is funny. I remember sitting in my seat while she messaged me, and I was drinking. So I was like, hell no, I do not believe.
Or as we go, fuck no.
Fuck no. Yeah, Trick Willy Wonka, if you will.
Trick Willy Wonka.
New TNA World Champion. He put on a hell of a match. Also, him and Lash just bought a house.
There you go.
Good for them.
Where's the housewarming party?
Where's the housewarming party? Can we come? I will bring snacks.
I will bring a lasagna. I don't know, bro.
Should bring a lasagna.
Yeah.
I'll bring a charcuterie board.
There you go. We'll have some good munchies. Board. I'll bring some Baja Blast.
You should bring the Baja Blast. It'll be great. We'll have a great time.
Yeah.
The Baja Blast. All right, Savannah, darling, who your manses?
I got one, but I also got a very special shout out.
Oh, yes, of course.
Well, my pick, bro's going to go to y'all in. He's going to fucking win it, bro. He's going to free that title. It's because I had this on like my belt loop. So I was like, I need to hang it back up anyway. But he's going to fucking win it, bro. He's going back. He's going to win. And I'm going to be so happy. And I'm going to be there to see it. I'm going to be so happy.
She will be there to see it. This is all true. These are all true things.
Yeah. But second, got a big special shout out because if you saw Dynamite, which you should have, because I was there. No, I'm just kidding. But
because Savannah was there and you could not see her.
Yeah, but still, I was there, and you got to remember that I was there. But anyways, if you saw, there was a tag team match against the Ops. Who faced them? Frat House. And who was in the Frat House that night? My boys, Cosmo Orion and Jimo Kaminari. They were Frat House boys. And it was so cool because where I was sitting, it was right by the timekeeper. And that's where they lingered. That was like their corner. So it was fucking amazing. And both of them got slammed by Powerhouse.
Powerhouse.
Gmo took that shit first, and then Cosmo did, and then this other guy that we don't talk about because we don't talk about it. We don't like him. We don't like him. He can't sit with us. But yeah, they were in the frat house, and something else happened, but I can't talk about it until next week. Because it's on Collision, which is on Saturday.
Yeah. Also, we didn't even talk about, they're really pulling a crazy move. Next week, Dynamite is 4 hours long.
Huh?
Because it's Fyter Fest.
Huh?
You said, huh? 4 hours, folks. I'm not fucking joking.
Fuck this shit, I'm out. Where is it at? Why couldn't we get Fyter Fest, Tony Khan? Fuck yourself.
I don't know. All right.
Oh, it's in Denver. Because
Is
I
it?
remember the frat house was talking about, no, we're not gonna have a party in Denver because they had a frat party thing at a bar on Tuesday, and a lot of our legacy guys were there too.
Denver, the 6th Fyter Fest.
4 hours, that's insanity, bro. Your pay-per-views are 4 hours. The fuck?
Your pay-per-views are way longer than that. Yeah, and as of right now, the only thing they've announced is the international title Fatal 4-Way.
Which I saw 3 of those qualifiers yesterday. Pretty good.
Yeah, you saw all 3 people qualify.
Yes, I did. Big shout out to Brody King, though. Bro was over as fuck in El Paso. He was super fucking over. Not to say that that's a bad thing or not was surprised, but yeah, he was really over. Everyone was really...
We stand Brody King.
Yeah.
We stand. Matt's just singing now. She fucking has I don't hate him. Sometimes I hate him. I don't hate him. I wouldn't do podcasts with him every fucking week if I hated him. Like,
anyway.
Anyways.
Question of the week.
Question of the week that I quite literally thought of at 7 o'clock my time.
All right. What is
it? We're gonna do Wrestlers is the Five Nights at Freddy's animatronics.
Okay.
Now, have you just seen the movie or have you played the games?
Both.
Okay.
I stopped though after like Sister Location because
oh my god, the game was just fucking.
But there's like a YouTuber who went over like the timeline and shit, and like it's like the lore, man, is pretty good. So I've kind of caught up on what happens on the other games that I've missed out on.
I used to watch Markiplier play them, so
yeah, Markiplier, Matt Pat, Jacksepticeye, Cinnamon Toast Man, PewDiePie.
I love Jacksepticeye. That's my baby right there.
And
love Jack. But I was like, I quite literally was like scrolling and like trying to figure it out, and I was struggling. So we're gonna only do 4 of the animatronics, and these are the 4 that I know were in the movie. Mind you, I haven't seen the movie, but like I know what fucking happens because I know what Five Nights at Freddy's is.
Yeah.
I plan on watching it because the next one comes out December this year. Five Nights at Freddy's 2.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Five Nights at Freddy's. And like the Five Nights at Freddy's songs are fucking bangers for no reason.
Right? I'm like
why are they so good?
And Josh Hutcherson?
Matthew Lillard?
Yeah.
My king. So yeah, we're just gonna fuck around with the OGs. You know, so we got Freddy Fazbear, we got Chica, we got Foxy, and we got Bonnie.
Well, Foxy's obviously Kairi Sane.
Because
he's a pirate. Pirate's Cove.
I mean, that only makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, Foxy really just, like, be given jump scares for no reason. Like, why? Why is it just you? Like, fucking. Anyway,
Freddy's like the leader. Oh, okay, like Freddy's like the leader. So who's like the leader?
But they gotta be like, I don't know. They gotta be like kind of intimidating. You know. I also just think every time I like think of Freddy, I think there was like the TikTok trend of Freddy, you're supposed to be in lockdown, and it's from like one of the newer games, and people just memed the shit out of it. Oh my god, amazing!
Freddy, a leader, but like an intimidating leader. Well, hear me out. Hear me out. Comes with music. Music that scares the shit out of people. The Undertaker, bro. Because you hear this music and you kind of scared. Yeah, you hear that shit and all of a sudden all the blood drains from you. And then like sometimes that fucker takes a while, like Freddy. But then also sometimes you hear it once, or you just get the lights out and boom, jump scare. He's right there. Lights up and he's right there.
Honestly, I respect the answer.
Yeah, see?
I respect the shit out of it.
A lot of parallels.
Yeah, I was not ever going to think Undertaker for that, but you know what? I respect it.
Sometimes, yeah, because sometimes Freddy just immediately jump scares you when you lose power. Sometimes his music plays, maybe
he was
not
kind of a leader, locker room leader.
He's intimidating as fuck, Teddy Long would always use him as you're gonna go one-on-one with the
Undertaker.
Yeah, that was like punishment for the heels, bro.
It was.
You might as well have been on death. You might as well have been on death row,
For real. True.
All right, Chica, always in the kitchen.
Got a cupcake.
Got a cupcake.
Guys? Real talk. Why is the animatronic thick as fuck? She got thighs for days, dude.
And she got a cupcake.
And she has a cupcake, Mr. Cupcake specifically. See, again with the cupcakes.
Right.
Damn it.
So maybe Chica's somebody, and then someone else is the cupcake.
Okay, so maybe someone, and then if they have a tag team partner or a sidekick, maybe
like Mello's Chica and this is the cupcake.
Oh Jesus Christ! I mean, I'll put it.
Oh, I was just kidding, but yeah.
I mean, it's a fun option. We can gender bend. That works.
Yeah. I mean, Kyrie is Foxy.
That is also true. I always get confused. I thought Foxy was the girl and Bonnie was the boy, or is it switched?
I thought Chica was the only girl.
Why did I think Foxy was a girl? I don't know. I'll look it up in a second. Cupcake equals.
Now Bonnie.
So Bonnie.
Bonnie's someone who's always around, because Bonnie's always one of the first. Even when you start at night one, Bonnie's the one who's the first one.
Yeah, Bonnie's always I'm on the move.
Yeah, so someone who's always on the move. Maybe someone who's always jumping from brands. Someone who's
jumped companies
multiple times.
Yeah, I don't know if anyone's done it multiple times.
Andrade, he's jumped from WWE to AEW, now he's going back to WWE, and then nothing's happening, so bro might leave again.
Damn. Wait, that's actually kind of funny. I like that. Okay, wait, hold on. Foxy the Pirate. Okay, so Foxy is a dude. Why don't I
Foxy is a dude.
So is Bonnie also a guy? Is she really the only girl?
Yes, I thought you knew that.
Listen, it's been a while. Okay, so Andrade. Well, because I know in the later games, obviously there's Baby and the marionette.
We could save that for so if you can't think of another question, we could do as animatronics part 2.
Part 2. I kind of had an idea for next week, but I wanted to make sure I had time to think about it and you to think about it too.
Right.
I mean, I can just tell you now. I kind of want to do wrestlers as tarot cards.
I've heard of tarot cards. I've never.
And so basically, it's just a card, and it has a very cool picture, and then they have a name. So the High Priestess, the Oracle, just those type of things.
You know what it gives me? Okay, you explaining that gives me I don't know if you ever watched. I've watched a very little bit. Joey Graceffa's YouTube series Escape the Night.
I haven't actually watched it,
but they kind of have the same titles, the Lady in Red, the pin-up girl, stuff like.
So right. I'll make a list of wrestlers, and then we'll think of what their tarot would be.
Okay, I have one for Darby. I'm gonna actually write it down so I don't forget.
Write it down. Don't tell me, but I'll make sure. Here, I'll even make a note that I put Darby on the list.
Where's my pen? Hold on, I lost my pen.
Tarot
Oh, I'll just use this pink highlighter. Hold on.
I kind of can't wait to hear it. But I want to be surprised, and I will hear it next week.
Yeah.
It's funny. She said, "I have one."
Yeah.
Immediately, I didn't even like. I just said I'm just gonna come up with like a list of wrestlers, and she said, "I have one for Darby."
And it's a good one. I honestly think it's a good one.
I can't fucking wait.
All right, I'm gonna keep this so I can see it, and I'll be like, "Oh yeah, all right."
Oh yeah, yeah. So I thought that was like 5 minutes for a nice little quick one, quick
Yeah.
animatronics. Because like Savannah's gotta go eat food, I gotta eat something, and then I gotta do another thing. And we got tarot cards next week. Come on, guys, it's gonna be a fun one. My ear is itchy. All right. Savannah, any final thoughts? Anything you want to tell the people? Anything? Bueller?
Bueller. No, not much. You could just follow me on Instagram at y2rc__. It's not me. Mistake has been made.
There you go. Gonna be posting any pics from Dynamite or anything?
I'm going to. Yeah, I just haven't gotten around to it.
I mean,
check out my Dynamite posts. I might wait till Collision. I'll do like both. Maybe.
Okay.
I'll like part 1, part 2, Dynamite Collision. I don't know. I'll think about it, but
she's got ideas. You can do photo dumps. So
there you go. There you go. Yeah, there you go.
Here we go. Of course, you can follow me on Twitter, KatieRasson13, Linktree in my bio to get everything SheElite Showcase, twitch.tv/SheElite Showcase, and youtube.com/SheElite Showcase. Typically Thursdays, 6 p.m. Easternish, 7:30, sometime on Thursdays, 9 times out of 10, we make it happen. Get us a 300, so Savannah can hold, which she did do herself, by the way.
Wait. Did I give us a deadline? I said by the end of the month, no?
Did you?
I thought I did.
Oh, damn it.
Boo.
You're lucky. You are lucky.
I did. I think I did say at the end of the month.
I don't remember. I just remember the 300.
Just go back. You can go and fact check me if you want.
Yeah, I'll
do something else for 300 though. I promise.
Okay. Once we hit 300, it'll be a great time, and Savannah will do something else.
Yeah.
We don't know what yet, but Savannah will figure it out. Okay, fine. She doesn't have to be bamboozled, but like, still subscribe.
Yeah.
Please.
It's 6 of your guys' fault because 6 of you had to have subscribed.
I kept watching it. Like every time I would click on it, I'd be like, "Oh my god, we're almost there!" Yeah. Like, damn it, so close yet so far. That's okay. Thanks everyone who popped in, chill, talk to us. Appreciate y'all. Al, we'll see you next week for some wrestlers' tarot cards.
Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah. And whatever shenanigans ensue during the week, we'll fucking find out. But until next time, bye-bye.